Hey, cucks and clowns, it's your old pal, me, Sneaky Adma. So that t-shirt I ordered on March 9th finally arrived in the mail like 2 weeks ago. It's all because of your guys' support, your love, your caringness, and all your tweets. So today's video has taken about 5 times to record. I've gone through so many takes and chopping it all up and trying to write some ideas down that I previously said that I thought were really good ideas. So basically today's video is targeting the massive epidemic of the oversaturation of commentary channels, where literally everybody from the ages of 8 years old to 16 years old can now all of a sudden be a YouTube sensation by getting in front of a microphone, saying kill yourself 30 times every 2 seconds, and saying drink bleach at the end of their video, and saying, hey, slap a like on my ass if you enjoyed my video, as well as including the vaporwave intros or the vaporwave outros, and you know, the typical format for what is now known as a commentary channel. Now, my main point of this whole video is that commentary videos are extremely easy to produce, very easy to make, takes literally no brain power to make a roasting reactionary commentary video. It takes little to no time at all, and I think that's a fact. I've done them. Multiple other people are probably going to agree with me that they don't take that much work or effort. So my kind of analogy for this is when you originally have people who used to make skit videos and are now in a professional manner of making skit videos like iDubbbz or Shane Dawson, or somebody that makes very high production valued content. A lot of people that sit on YouTube, primarily being younger kids who don't even have a job yet or don't even know the value of money, look up to and say, man, I want to be just like him. They look at these personalities who work hard on their videos, who don't upload a video every single day or 2 days or every single 2 videos a fucking day, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. They look up at them and say, man, when I get older, I want to do that. I want to produce quality content that makes people laugh or whatever, which was admirable. Now you have somebody that can easily produce massive amounts of video per day. I'm a byproduct of it. I do it as many times as I can, even though I do have another job because this is just a hobby at the moment. So I'm not going to just be like, oh, fuck my job. I'm going to just go be a YouTube sensation. Woo. So, you know, me, I can't really upload every day because I do have another job. I do have responsibilities as being an adult, and a lot of the commentary channels really don't understand that yet. So they're able to spam fuck as much as they can. You know, they'll go on like Pyro subreddit or any type of R cringe subreddit and find these really atrocious videos, right? So that would make for easy production of very mediocre content. And I'm not saying this in a negative light, and I'm not saying what Pyro, Leafy, and the Fuckers do is mediocre or shitty. I'm just saying what they have caused is just that, mediocre content, where these kids that look up and say, man, I want to be like Pyro Cynical, or I want to make videos like Leafy, can do it and live that reality of making literally roasting videos, very unoriginal, copy and paste jokes, overused jokes, regurgitating everything that they've said in the past. And that's why you have such a massive epidemic of very young kids jumping on the commentary bandwagon, because it doesn't take much to make it. You can get a fucking $20 mic. My buddy has one. It's really good quality. You can get one of those, get a $300 computer for Christmas from your parents, and a very shitty 1080p monitor, and boom, you can make YouTube videos. That's how easy it's become. And I'm not really bashing that aspect of it because, you know, work smarter, not harder, but it's more or less the fact that some of these little kids are even getting big off of it. Like, some of these kids haven't even graded like 7th grade yet, and they're just talking about drink bleach, faggot, kill yourself. Like, don't get me wrong, I have no problem with those jokes whatsoever. They don't offend me. They don't in any way, shape, or form make me feel uncomfortable or wow, that's really offensive. It's just the amount of usage that these children are using them at. It's so repetitive, like it's not even funny anymore. You know, it's like one of those things where you just roast somebody with, not say it every goddamn 2 minutes of your 10-minute long, 11-minute long commentary talking about some cringy video, and just adding no real dialogue or context to anything. You just repetitively say, this is super cringy. Huh, look at his face. Everybody doing it at the same time, I guess, to me is retarded. And I feel like, dude, the edgiest thing I fucking did as a teenager was go outside and ride my bike in the street when my parents told me not to ride in the street. That was about as edgy as it could get. Or the time I snuck out of my house and got caught. That was the edgiest thing I've ever done as a kid. And now now being edgy in the internet world is jumping on YouTube and roasting some kid that you've never met in your entire life. Now, I don't have a problem with that content particularly either. I'm just saying that's the epidemic that is currently happening to YouTube. It's just the same thing as when PewDiePie and Markiplier just started getting big off of making videos and horror reaction videos. People like seeing their reactions, so everybody else is like, well, that's super easy to do, so they went and did it. So back to my other subject of why, you know, it's happening so much is because everybody else sees how uncostly it is and able to do and how quickly you can produce this shit, so they all do it instead of trying to be different. God, I hate saying that because it's very hard to be original on YouTube. Almost everything has been done. If you find some filthy frank way of getting famous, Godspeed, dude. And for even me, it's hard to shift through all that absolute overused cancer where people like Lieutenant Corbus who make good videos and have their own style of doing it, even though they're very similar to other YouTubers. That's what it really should be about. It should be trying to, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing to be similar and to have a similar intro or music style or music taste or type of commentary videos that you make. What bothers me is that there's this massive amount of people doing the exact same thing everybody else is doing it because it's cool to do, not trying to smack their little heads and be like, man, do I really want to do this even though I'm fucking 13 and ignorant as shit and I'm just doing it because Leafy is doing it? That kind of mentality where the only reason people drink fucking cough syrup to get high is because young little nigga Jeezy Weezy motherfucker was like, yo dude, lean's the shit, bro, you should drink it, it gets you so high, dude. In the YouTube version, it's getting very, very close to the microphone where it sounds like it's almost down your goddamn throat, and they're only doing it because they think it's 10 times funnier because Leafy will be right about here, but they want to be extra funny, so they put it extra close to their mouth. Am I right? It's even like a competition of who can be the edgiest of them all. Like, who can say kill yourself within 40 seconds of saying kill yourself. Like, it gets so bad to where it's a bunch of kids trying to be the edgiest channel on YouTube possible, and it's pretty fucking cringy how forceful some of the memes that come out of their mouths are and how much they are just literally copying another popular YouTuber that uses that same kind of humor. And to me, it's just ignorant kids at this point just thinking they're funny and thinking they're different because they say kill yourself because somebody else said kill yourself, or that, you know, the back and forth between these 12-year-olds. You also know it's gotten pretty bad, especially when these kids probably go to their school and think that their humor is like some next level, never heard of shit, right? Where they think they're a special fucking snowflake because they told some kid on the internet to go kill themselves. That's like some next level type of terror bad. So don't get me wrong, I love a good kill yourself joke here and there, and by no means, like I've already said, the joke doesn't offend me. I've seen it used so many ways. It's almost like just, I want it to stop. I want the joke to die. It's just like Dat Boy. Dat Boy's terrible. That meme is fucking overused. Hashtag stop Dat Boy. Oh shit, what up? Pretty much this whole video is just me bitching about things becoming mainstream and being a fucking hipster and things that really no one should care about, but it was just on my mind, and I was just thinking, wow, this is kind of retarded how every goddamn fucking kid who can ask their parents for a Blue Yeti, a fucking Dell computer, or a Mac, or whatever the fuck, like, Mom, I want to be a YouTuber, and now all of a sudden every human being on the planet can fucking do it. And that's not a bad thing. I think that's what makes YouTube very different from everything else, but it's like, put it into broadcasting's perspective, specifically sportscasting, where if your local area, there's like 3 different news stations all talking about the same sport, but people go to those certain news stations for every different opinion and the personality, so it kind of separates everybody. So, oh, I like Millennium Foster, and I like this dude because I like his opinions more than his opinions, and that's what's great. That's what I like about YouTube. But then you've got copy and paste people who would be like, you got those same, put it in the news station perspective again, where you have those same news stations, but they all copy each other, so there's no diversity. I don't know, maybe I'm just being a faggot-ass capitalist who thinks that everyone should be different and stop trying to copy everybody else. But hey, upload what you want to upload, talk about what you want to talk about, roast who you want to roast, use the jokes that you want to use. It's your right to do so. But that's just my piece and my opinion. If you guys enjoyed today's video or agreed with me at all, leave a like on the video, subscribe to my channel for more of my content. My name is Sneaky Adma. I hope you guys have a fucking fantastic day.